Welcome back. Road Rants for the Matrix and Road Show, and for these purposes, Road Rants on Star Wars. You remember this report that came out a few weeks ago about the fact that Kathleen Kennedy was re-signing for 3 more years. As part of that report was an addendum that there were creative differences and Patty Jenkins was not making Rogue Squadron and she was out. Except she's not out. Patty Jenkins is not gone. She's not gone. Now, as part of this whole thing, something I will point out to all of this Kathleen Kennedy stuff. And look, a lot of places reported that. A lot did. But there were 2 key places that never said a word. The 2 key places that you would look at when you would look for something this big involving the trades in Hollywood, Deadline and The Hollywood Reporter never reported an extension involving Kathleen Kennedy. They never dropped that news. They never talked about it. There is no story on it. So, I find that interesting, okay? Because, yeah, they have dropped that news, generally speaking, before. In fact, as I was researching, there was an article about Kathleen Kennedy's last 3-year extension. The Hollywood Reporter broke the news, okay? So that's interesting that a trade report has not dropped the Kathleen Kennedy news. I don't know what that means, but now we're finding out the Rogue Squadron report is BS. Patty Jenkins is definitely on board, and this is from Deadline, okay? An actual trade paper, so this is happening. This is what's going on. Just weeks ago, reports emerged that Patty Jenkins' Star Wars Rogue Squadron would no longer be heading into production in 2022, which understandably cast doubt on its planned December 2023 release date, though Lucasfilm has yet to offer updates about that project or release date. Given the studio's tendency to announce plans for the franchise future only to have those plans earn complications, some speculation began about whether the project would be the latest endeavor to go on an indefinite hiatus. Okay, make no mistake, what was reported was there were creative differences between Patty Jenkins and Kathleen Kennedy, and Jenkins was gone, leaving. Part of the same report where Kathleen Kennedy was getting a 3-year extension. Except, now we're finding out at least one of the 2 news items from said report was flat wrong. Deadline recently claimed Jenkins is handing her directorial debut over on Cleopatra, while confirming Jenkins is spending time with Rogue Squadron. While detailing Kerry Skoglund will now serve as director of Cleopatra, the outlet confirmed Jenkins fell off as the director so she could focus on her next 2 projects, Wonder Woman 3 and Star Wars Rogue Squadron. It goes on to talk about the whole Benioff and Weiss deal. Now, let it be known, there's another interesting report out there. And I found this interesting. I saw it. I was like, very, very interesting. Now it seems that Favreau and Filoni, who currently have 2 spin-off series, The Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka, along with The Mandalorian, may be moving to the movie side of the Star Wars universe per a new report. It is imperative to note that this has not been confirmed by Disney or Lucasfilm at this time, but the timing of the rumor is intriguing considering the Rogue Squadron news. This means, outside of Marvel President Kevin Feige and Thor director Taika Waititi, upcoming Star Wars projects, neither of which have definite release dates, there are no Star Wars movies currently in development. Okay, well, we just found out Rogue Squadron is still in development. Patty Jenkins is focusing more on it and Wonder Woman 3. Although it is not known if Favreau and Filoni-led Star Wars film would remain in the Mandoverse or not, it is intriguing to note that the leading man, Pascal, has indicated he wasn't opposed to playing Din Djarin on the screen. And it goes on to talk about nothing has been confirmed with Favreau and Dave Filoni at this time. This is who broke this news. Grace Randolph I hear Favreau and Filoni are in talks to head over to the movie side of Star Wars. That would be brilliant. It should be noted, Grace Randolph also said she had heard nothing when the news broke that day. She had heard nothing about a Kathleen Kennedy 3-year extension. And she also made a point to say the 3-year extension from Kathleen Kennedy didn't make any sense to her. Okay, now there are certainly things that I don't agree with Grace Randolph on, and I'm not sitting here telling you that Kathleen Kennedy didn't get a 3-year extension. She probably did. But I think it's odd that the fact that Rogue Squadron was supposed to be off, it was over, it was not happening, and now we are finding out from an actual trade publication, not only is it happening, but Patty Jenkins is going to refocus on it along with Wonder Woman 3. Okay, so now, as part of that report between, involving Kathleen Kennedy's extension and the Patty Jenkins news, it was all packaged together. One of the two news items of said report has been now proven false by Deadline, a trade publication. Okay, look, there's 3 entities you care about when it comes to confirming actual movie trade news: Variety, Hollywood Reporter, Deadline. Okay, and Deadline is involved in this Patty Jenkins news from today. So that's a thing that is going to happen, and that's what most likely the agent of Patty Jenkins probably passed this on to Deadline. Okay, so I don't know what's going on there. Rumors of a Favreau and Filoni movie. We don't know what that's going to be about. Grace Randolph did mention something about an Old Republic series from Favreau and Filoni as well. I don't know that that's happening. I don't have anything on that. But I wanted to come out and say, hey, Rogue Squadron is still on. And as of this moment, still no trade publications has confirmed the Kathleen Kennedy news. Odd. Very odd. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.